A new federal ban on hemp was slipped into the government spending bill that President Donald Trump signed earlier this month to reopen the government after the longest shutdown in US history. Explain to me first what the hemp ban is. What does this mean?
Well, it means that in Minnesota right now, if you were to buy hemp gummies or a THC beverage, it would be 5 milligrams per serving. A tall can have up to 10 milligrams, but it's 5 milligrams per serving in Minnesota under our state regulations. This new federal rule would limit all THC hemp based products to zero point 0.4 milligrams. So, what's that, less than a tenth? So basically, it's banning it. None of these products would be legal under federal law within 12 months. So we have a year.
And that's what I was going to get to next. Yes, the ban would go into effect on November 12th, 2026, exactly 1 year after it was signed, the legislation was signed into law. What, that's my next question. What would this do to the hemp THC market? And maybe we can start first. What does the hemp THC market look like right now in Minnesota? And what would it look like under this ban?
Well, Minnesota's hemp-based THC industry is highly regulated. And that's why a lot of people in the business here in Minnesota were shocked that the feds would do this. In Minnesota, it's now under the Office of Cannabis Management, and they have to be licensed, and it's not the wild, wild west. Senator Mitch McConnell, who introduced the amendment that was slipped into the government funding bill, claims that these products are dangerous, intoxicating. Children have access to them, and he claims it was kind of accidentally passed as part of the Farm Bill. But it's a huge boon. I interviewed someone from Bent Paddle Brewery in Duluth, and they basically say that these THC products are saving their brewery. He said it's 40% of their business right now. And that's a pretty successful brewery that ships cans and kegs all over the state. So there's a lot of folks in the beverage industry and the hemp industry that say this could kill their business if something isn't done in the next year.
40%. I mean, that's almost half. And we see breweries close day and night. So, what would this do to the brewery operation in Minnesota?
It would be devastating. And I think there is hope, though, that something's going to change. I think there is hope that there can be more discussion, maybe something in Congress, they consider another bill. And a lot of the people I talk to say, look at Minnesota because of our rate. Now, some breweries have complained that our regulations are too strict. So we're kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum.